Give me what I want. Give me what I want. You know what I want. Give me what I want, or I'm going to continue to hurt people you love. Give me what I want. Give me what I want. You know what I want. You just don't want to give it to me. Give it to me. Give me what I want.
We're going to give you what you want.
That's not what I want.
What's up, guys? I hope you all enjoyed All in Wembley Stadium, London, England. It just ended with MJF retaining the AEW World Championship over Adam Cole in a very good, solid main event match. Especially the ending. What was going on with the ending? Especially the ending was a great ending to the show. The whole show, I thought the whole show was pretty good itself. It wasn't terrible. It was a good debut for All In. And for the first international, overseas show for AEW, I thought the show was very well done. The matches are shorter than the typical AEW matches. That's what I found. But yeah, I think in all, I was pretty happy with this event. The crowd, you know what? I don't know how you heard it. The crowd could have been more energy. Obviously for their hometown heroes, their hometown wrestlers that come from England, from the UK, they obviously cheered louder for it. But I felt like the crowd, maybe it's just because it's in a big stadium that fits 80,000. The sound, it's a big stadium and it's a round stadium. The sound doesn't come off as good as it is a more of a closed, claustrophobic type of audience crowd, like an arena built, kind of like an arena instead of a stadium. Stadiums are much bigger, so the sound is obviously not as loud. That's what I felt with this, but the pay-per-view was good. Yeah, and, they're coming back next year. But guys, so before I get into the pay-per-view, before I get into All In, please, if you're new here, subscribe. Please subscribe. Also, if you're new, if you're interested in sports, this is a channel for you. It doesn't matter whether you're in the one both. Doesn't matter if you're into none of them. You can still subscribe. It doesn't matter if you're into one of them. Subscribe to whatever sports you like or wrestling. Like, this is a channel for you. While you're sports and wrestling fans, come and enjoy this channel, please. There's links, obviously. What else? Yeah, please just smash the like button down below. Helps me out. Thank you for everybody subscribing lately. For a little bit lately, I've been gaining some subscribers as of late. Thank you. I really do appreciate it. I do have threads. Maybe I could put it on there. Come in the comment section. Also, share this out on all social media platforms: Twitter, Threads, Blue Sky, Instagram, Facebook, whatever social media platforms you have. Please share this out on there. It really does help it out. So you didn't see the pay-per-view? I guess. If you saw some of the highlights, I guess you didn't see the pay-per-view then, I guess. Okay. Hi, Vortex. I'm okay. Okay. Now let's get onto the show. I'm gonna get into the show. Where is my banner? All right. No. Here we go. Okay. So the show was actually about 4 hours. It didn't feel like 4 hours. It felt shorter. I'll check. I'll ask Blinded. Okay. Okay. Blind. Let me get to. Oh, I gotta do something. Oh shit. Shit. Just a minute. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. I'm back, guys. I'm sorry. I was gonna send invitations out. I might have sent invitations out already. Yes, I had. All right. Let's start the show. Let's start the show. All right. Let's start the show, guys. Our first match was the Ring of Honor Tag Team Championship match between Aussie Open and MJF and Adam Cole. As you know, this match was on the 0 hour, the kickoff show before the actual pay-per-view event. And hey, Anthony, and it was a solid tag team match. It was a tag team match, nothing special. Nothing special. Now, since they wanted, and they let me get so they won the belts, become the new Ring of Honor champions. And yes, later on that night they faced each other for the main event for the AEW World Title. These two, MJF, Adam Cole. But yes, they won the Ring of Honor title match against Aussie Open, Kyle Fletcher, and this guy named Mark Davis. Very talented young wrestlers in the ring. And as soon as MJF and Maxwell Jacob Friedman and Adam Cole won the tag team match, I knew in the main event, nothing major, like in the main event, shit is not going to go down. Shit was not about to go down between the two. A breakup-ish problem, stuff like that. Nothing was going to go down. Actually, stuff did. We'll talk to the main event. We'll talk about the main event later. But I knew, I figured it would lose this match in the create wrinkles in their friendship that will lead to the main event where they'll argue back and forth with each other while hitting each other, while doing moves on each other. And the friendship, and they won't even shake hands. They'll just do this, maybe push each other, do this, the other, we pushes back. Or something like that. But that's not what happened. Oh yeah, I gotta talk about that. Okay. Okay, so yeah, they won. So next match, and we're gonna talk about the Punk Perry incident. We're gonna talk about it. Okay. Next match is Hook versus Jack Perry. FTW title on the line, and there's no rules to this match, so you're allowed to use weapons, whatever. So Hook waits in the ring, right, for Jack Perry. Jack Perry comes out on a limo, wears the glasses because he's doing the Hollywood look, because the Hollywood arrogant look with the sunglasses and all of that with the limo. His father was Luke Perry, from Beverly Hills 90210. Hook was not waiting for him. He goes attacks Jack Perry, and they battle each other. They use a limo. They use that limo as a weapon. Hook rips Jack Perry into the limo door. He rips him into the limo in the front. They go on top. They go onto the hood of the limo. This is the windshields there. Jack Perry, before he uses a suplex or a brainbuster, not a suplex or a brainbuster on Hook, he yells into the camera, wheel glass. And that refers to the incident at Collision where CM Punk says, we don't use wheel glass here on Collision. So Jack Perry just had to make a mockery out of that, and he puts Hook through wheel glass windshield. Wheel glass is very, very bad. Dangerous. Very dangerous. Okay. Very, very dangerous. And then I get to the ring. And Taz is there. Taz is on commentary. He's the father of Hook, right? Father of Hook. He wanted Hook to kick Jack Perry's ass for disrespecting the title. And in the end, Hook got the win here, making Jack Perry tap out. And that was the last 0-hour show. And the thing to kick off, and this is where the incident happened. Because the first match on the main card, was CM Punk versus Samoa Joe. So as CM Punk was waiting to, the backstage in the gorilla position to go for his match, obviously Jack Perry, once returning from the ring and goes backstage, confronted by CM Punk, and they had an incident backstage because of the glass. And CM Punk, he's a very sensitive guy, as you could tell. Very sensitive guy. Very sensitive. And very he wants things his way. Okay? And obviously he did not like that cheap shot, that cheap line that Jack said into the camera about wheel glass. If he did say anything, I don't know. Maybe it would anything. I don't know if it'd been a problem. It might have gone out because backstage everybody would know it'd be wheel glass. Here's the thing. In my opinion, CM Punk should not have the final say on what could be used and not used. It should be up to Tony Khan, the owner. But yeah, I understand real glass is one that not okay, Vortex. It's not just okay, but the real glass. But I understand why wrestlers don't like real glass and stuff. It's really dangerous because you get cuts, your cartridge could be cut. You get, I don't know, it's really I mean, in wrestling in general, the stuff they use in AEW is their dangerous. Now we get to the first match on the main card, Samoa Joe versus CM Punk. Their match in front of an 80,000 crowd, 81,000 audience. Okay, as they said, 81,000. So the first match, CM Punk. Now this match was really, I think it was a solid opening match. It wasn't great by any means. It was solid. I'll say it was solid. CM Punk gets his reaction. He's very controversial. He's very mixed reactions to the crowd. You get cheers and you get boos, and he plays it into very well. He knows when to. He knows how to handle the crowd. I'll say that. Okay, very well. And he plays into the crowd, whether they cheer him or they boo him. He plays into it. And a good wrestler has to be able to play into the crowd. Okay, I'm sorry, I was just reading something. Okay. And Samoa Joe was dominating his match, man. He was making Punk bleed and stuff. He was really dominating his match as a heel should, as Samoa Joe should, because he is that type, right? Monster submission machine kind of wrestler. But he's not just that he has submission skills. But he's also powerful and strong too. And he was dominating his match. But CM Punk escaped Samoa Joe with the Pepsi plunge. So a move he's barely used. He hasn't really used in WWE, but he used it here when AEW. It's a move, Pepsi plunge. I haven't really seen much of it, but he used it here off the top rope to get the quick 1-2-3 on Samoa Joe and barely escaping Samoa Joe's beatdown. Excuse me for a sec. I'm gonna check something out. I have to check something out very quickly. Okay, so CM Punk gets the win here. Next match is the Bullet Cup Gold match with Takasha, Jay White, and Juice Robinson. Takasha versus the Elite along with Kobe Ibushi. Okay. Okay. What is it? Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, so I like this match too. I like this match a lot. I actually got the prediction wrong here. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I got most of my predictions wrong here. in this show. But I was wrong. I was definitely wrong here for sure. Oh yeah, by the way, the pre-show we got somebody might be joining AEW. Mercedes Monet, Myrna Monet, formerly Sasha Banks. And for your non-wrestling fans, you see her in Mandalorian, the Star Wars stuff. She's definitely joining AEW, and I got an idea for her what I think they should do with her in AEW. The hell? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm I don't like what I'm reading on Discord. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, guys. This is a wrestling stream. I'm gonna get back into it. Okay, but I did like this match a lot. The thing usually with the AEW tag team matches, especially multi-man tag team matches, more than two people, they do get a lot of chaotic, disorganized, and of course for this show there was a lot of that. But that's the AEW thing, though. I think it was a great move to have Takasha get the win here, get this quick, sneaky win here for the Bullet Club Gold, because we know Takasha is going to face Kenny Omega at All Out next week, and Takasha's getting the best of Omega. So I really think this was the right move here. Honestly, I really do. Now I don't know where the rest of the Elite go, and where the Bullet Club Gold goes. Okay, I don't know where that goes, but Takasha maybe Takasha joins the Bullet Club Gold. I don't think that's a bad idea. Okay, next match we got another elite match, but it involves the Young Bucks and FTR, and this match was great. Great match between two of the best tag teams in the world. As you know, FTR stands for Freedom Revival. We got a pack house for this match. People wanted to see these two go at it for a long time. We got it in 2020, but that was different. That year is just, you could just miss that year altogether. Forget about the year. We don't want to remember. We want to get that year out of our memory bank, man, or out of our brains, man. But we finally get to see it in front of a huge crowd of 80,000, and this match was good. It looked like FTR was going to get the loss here, man. It looks like FTR. Looks like the Young Bucks had in the bag. But FTR pulls it out and gets the win here to retain the titles. Here's Hook with the dude becoming champion. Here's Punk after winning against Joe. He's bloody. And here's FTR winning titles while retaining the titles, the AEW World Title, Tag Team Championships, whatever you want to call it, in a hard fought out match, a squeaker, because the Young Bucks were in the driver's seat. And here's the The FTR won. They offered their their hands to Young Bucks to shake, but Young Bucks rejected and just went back. They did not want to shake the FTR's hands, so they're disappointed. Okay. Okay. I'm sorry. Okay. So next, we gotta. You know what? Next, we get the Stadium Stampede match. Eddie Kicks, Orange Cassidy, best friends Chuck Taylor and Trent Beretta and Penta against Blackpool Combat Club, John Moxley, Claudio, Wheeler, Yulia, Mike Santana, and Ortiz. And this match is long, but this match is bloody as hell, violent as hell. Of course, it's gonna be violent as hell when you get when you get Blackpool Combat Club in the match. And this match is everywhere. Oh my god. Barbed wire, forks. I don't even know what else weapons. Garbage cans, obviously garbage cans. I don't know, candlesticks. Then Sue arrives, Trent's mom. She comes with looks like not a frying pan, but a tray of full of whatever hors whatever. Cookies, maybe. Cookies. Okay. And man, I got this prediction wrong too. I thought the Blackpool Combat Club was going to win, but this match was bloody. Best friends, Penta, Kingston. Kingston got hit by a beer bottle. Yeah, they got the win here. I was shocked. I thought Blackpool Combat Club. The Blackpool Combat Club has not been winning the big matches as of late. They're the ones really like doing a lot of damage to storyline, but in the big matches, they're not the ones winning, coming out on top as of late. Forbidden Door, Blood and Guts in this match. Okay, next we got the women's match, and I gotta say, to me, this match was more of the Fatal 4 was more of a story than anything as a match. Like Hiroko Shida was clearly a transitional champion in this match for storyline purposes to progress to basically have her not really involved, but her involved in that she was a champion going in this match, but have her involved in the potential issues with the Outcasts, which this match was really about. This match was not really about the title. This match was about Paige or Saraya and Toni Storm, because this is the first match. This is the first time you really see were social outcasts. Saraya and Tony Storm were fighting with each other, having problems. Okay, and this is the first time where you see, and it all started with they were getting along fine in the beginning, and then they tried to pin Brandy the same Britt Breaker at the same time. Now, no success, no success. And Saraya got a big ovation. Her mother was in the crowd. Well, her family was in the crowd, but her mother was in the crowd. Her mother punched, I don't know, Sheeta or Britt. And then she held her mother. Her mother held up Britt Baker, and Tony Storm was going to go punch the holding up of Britt Baker, and but she punched Saraya's mother instead by accident, and Saraya was pissed, and she was like walking down, staring down Tony, and there was woo, and there the problems began. That's where the problems began between the two. And Tony got Saraya was angry. Of course, that's her mother. Tony Storm was like, "No, I didn't mean it. And then she started getting angry because Paige was not having any of it, or Saraya was not having any of it. She hits Tony. Tony hits Saraya. You see Ruby come down, try to calm things, but Tony hits Ruby, and Ruby's like, "Screw it. I'm not going to try to diffuse the situation." And then and this we're starting to see the social outcast problems. Britt had Sheeta into her finisher or submission for about like 2 or 3 minutes. Unfortunately, Paige was outside the ring. She's getting the green spray paint, right? Spray paint. She goes in the ring, gives Tony the spray paint, sprays it in front of her eyes, to blind her own partner, but now I guess it'll be former, and she gives her finisher, the rampage, whatever it's called, and she gets the 1, 2, 3, and I called this. I think I said it, Saraya. I wouldn't be so shocked if Saraya becomes a champion in England. And what do you know? Here's Saraya, new AEW's world champion. Her family comes to celebrate. Now I think Mercedes Moné could fit into this, because they do have history. I may talk about more in tomorrow on my live stream on It's All About Wrestling, what maybe they could do with Saraya's champion and Mercedes Moné. Because I think my thing is Mercedes Moné could. The Outcasts need to do something with Mercedes Moné. What they have in common with Mercedes, what Mercedes has in common with the Outcasts, they're all WWE at one point. And I think it fits fine and I think she fits with that. They want to try to recruit her, whatever. Well, they're having problems themselves, but they try to recruit her, and Mercedes like, no, I'm not interested. Not interested. Nah, don't bother with it. And she goes through Tony and Ruby, and then she gets to Saraya, and they have the big match. Maybe at Full Gear or something. I don't know. That's what I would do. But yeah, she becomes champion. Saraya, good for her. Good for her. It was a short match, though, and people are going to have problems with that. Because they're gonna say, once again, the WWE books the women's matches better. Yeah, it was a short match. It was the only match besides Hook under 10 minutes. Under 10 minutes. The matches for this card was none of them. Only one match ran almost 30 minutes. No match ran 30 minutes. Now let's get to the next match, the coffin match. Darby Allin and Sting versus Swerve Strickland and Christian Cage. I like this match too, man. I thought this match was fun. Okay. Yeah, and I like this. Oh man, this match is Darby Allin. You gotta stop doing that to your back, man. You're gonna kill yourself. You're not gonna have a long career. Smarten up like Will Ospreay, man. Will Ospreay, smarten up. You gotta do this exact same thing, man. You're gonna have a short career, man. All right. I don't. I like the choke slam by Luchasaurus to Nick Rain on on the skateboard. Look like a father that's like punishing his kid. I don't know. Uh, Sting really got involved. They won with putting Swerve in the coffin. Swerve, was trying desperately save his life with his hand sticking out. Unfortunately, that didn't work. He basically got caught when he was in the coffin. Darby Allin coffin dropped the coffin, and that finished off Swerve and Sting, and Swerve got the win here in that match. I'm sorry. Okay. Next match was Will Ospreay versus Chris Jericho. 15-minute match. Obviously not as good as the Ospreay versus Omega match. This match was fine. I've seen better Ospreay matches. Ospreay gets the win here, which Jericho actually should be. Jericho's frustrated the loss, kind of pushes away Sammy Guevara. He's frustrated. Jericho sang his theme music down to the ring, like he planned he would. Good match. Will Ospreay won. His pants were the British colors, the United Kingdom colors, red, white, and blue, same as America. But he got the winner as it should be. His family pretty much was in the crowd too. Solid match, wasn't the best. Next, we got the trios match, and this match I liked. It was Billy Gunn and Nick Clay, Anthony Bowens, Matt Caster that defeated House of Black, Malachi Black, Buddy Murphy, and Brody King. I like this match. I kind of like the leg drop to Matt Caster's Anthony Bowens' leg drop off the turnbuckle to Julia Hart. Julia Hart to get involved. I did like this match. I don't think this match should have been between Will Ospreay and Jericho in the main event, but this match was fun overall. I like this match. Well, what I like this match very much. Bowens is very. I'm telling you, Bowens is gonna be a big star. If he breaks out, he's gonna break out of the three. He's gonna be a big star. He has everything. He has the whole package. Seriously. There's a lot of false finishes in all these matches. Obviously, it's AEW. False finishes everywhere, here and there. I got this match right. And they claim Billy Gunn won. And what the thing is, here we go. The thing is, the House of Black gave them this. They took the titles and they gave them the titles and sign of respect in a good match. And once again, Monet was in the crowd. They showed her. That's a big get for AEW if she's signing with them. If it's a full-time signing with them, or they want to do other stuff. I mean, she'd be the biggest get ever, Mercedes Monet, especially on the women's side. Then we got the main event, and this main event, I love this main event. MJF versus Adam Cole by for pinfall. They're best friends beginning the match, and then they realized you can't be friends in this match. But there was times where they were battling their conscience, right? Because there were times where maybe they'll do whatever it takes to win the title. Some funny spots, the chair spots where Adam Cole played the Eddie Guerrero card where he fell to the ground, make it look like MJF hit him. MJF instead used to use a chair to wrap around his neck to make it look like Adam Cole wrapped around the chair around his MJF's neck. That was before they passed the chairs back and forth with each other to see who could one up each other. There was a lot of great spots in this match. They both go for a double clothesline. They hit each other and they both pin each other 1, 2, 3, and the match ends. And Cole, like he did on Dynamite, asked MJF 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. MJF says he gives him more than 5 minutes, and they decide to have the match, continue the match. And this is where things get dicey. You get refs knocked out bump and stuff. All of a sudden, you see Roderick Strong. Low blow MJF. Adam Cole goes for a Hispanic Sunrise. Kicks out. He kicks out. The Hispanic Sunrise and does his kick finisher. MJF kicks out once the ref comes back. Does a slow 1, 2, because he had the energy and he's knocked out, right? He doesn't have any, obviously. And Roderick Strong tells Cole, gets on the apron again. But MJF rolls Cole to a small package. He gets the 1, 2, 3. And MJF retains the AEW World Championship. He goes into one corner, and Adam Cole goes in the other corner, disgusted. MJF goes to him. Adam Cole is disappointed. MJF's like, he gets the Ring of Honor titles, tag team titles, and goes to Cole. At least you still have these. And then Cole slaps ROH titles out of his hand, and MJF's demeanor changes. And it's like, oh, it was never about me. It was never about the friendship. It was about the AEW World title the whole time. The friendship was a lie. Everything was a lie. And MJF stands up, walks, turns around, expecting to be betrayed, right? And Cole's like, come on, do it already. Just do it already. And you see Roderick Strong pleading with him, Cole, egging him on to do it. Adam Cole has a chair like he wants to do, but he throws the chair away. MJF turns around and they hug. I gotta have okay. They hug. All right, here you get from this to this. They hug to end the show. And no betrayal happens. They're prologuing this because they realize how good of a story they got here. Eventually, there's gonna be something's gonna happen. Obviously, eventually one's gonna turn. But they got a good story right here, and maybe they thought maybe it's too early to not end the story, obviously, but maybe to change the story where one turns heel on the other. Right now, maybe it's too early to do that. We got a good thing here, and maybe down the line, it's more of a right time. Maybe it's too early now. Down the line is the right time. Maybe when they lose the Ring of Honor tag team titles to somebody, that's when he started. Okay, the tag team titles. I'm looking forward to where it goes because I like MJF as a babyface right now because this is the right way to make MJF a babyface. This is the right way, and he knows it. AEW knows it. A jackass, a jerk, babyface. This is the right way. Yeah. So, I like All In. And remember, and they said they're coming back next year to London for All In. They're coming back in 2024. So this might be an annual event. Now, WWE, they're probably looking at this and be like, we gotta have WrestleMania in England. England. They're definitely taking. They know they're taking notice. We gotta have WrestleMania at some point in there. But yeah, tell me what you guys think. Like, share, subscribe, comment below.